Welcome to Impact Wrestling 2 days before Against All Odds. The obligatory thing I normally do, I'm putting on hold because of what has happened on this show. Now, let's go through everything in here because I want to get to the most important thing. Now, Havoc versus Rosemary. I don't understand why they did this. I don't. Well, actually, I do understand, but I don't understand at the same time. Look, you have no women for Dana Purrazzo. So you're throwing Rosemary at her. And to make Rosemary look strong, you had to use Havoc to do it. 4 spears. 4 spears at Havoc to finally take her down. I don't agree with that. Yes, it takes a lot to take down Havoc, but the way she's been booked for quite a while, does that really mean anything? One word. No. I'm sorry. I haven't seen Havoc like a monster for quite a long time. And you use not 1 spear, not 2 spears, not 3 spears, 4 spears. Very little wrestling. 4 spears to Havoc to end her. So now Dana Purrazzo will have to face a Rosemary. It angers me that there's nothing left in Impact Wrestling's. The Knockouts division is so weak. Now, mind you, I want to make it clear. I don't hate the Knockouts. It's just sad to see there's so few of them that they have now 2 divisions. Tag division and the regular Knockouts division. And you've used the same women in both for so long. And they've gone up against each other for so long that it's empty. You used everyone you had except for 2 that now are not doing anything. And then here, All About Me for a Tenille Dashwood. Still wanting someone to be the host of her show, asking her questions. Why you put Tenille Dashwood through that, baby? Why? She's all about her, yes. But you're still sticking with Rachel Ellering. You're still sticking with a Jordynne Grace. Trying to still say Jordynne Grace, which she better turn heel. I don't care. I don't care that Jordynne Grace signed again to Impact Wrestling or not. They better end this by Slammiversary. I'm not talking about Against All Odds. They could. Fine. All right. But they better end this by Slammiversary. They better either turn her heel or don't bother with this ever again. Because this has been going on for quite a while. We've been seeing this over and over again. And it needs to end. I know many people are not going to mind. They're going to say, hey, calm down. Look, you're being too angry about this. Calm down. It's a slow burn. Bullshit. I'm sorry. We've been using the same women for more than a year and a half. The same women. Need to understand this. Actually, 2 years is better to say than a year and a half. Since the time we still had Taya Valkyrie and the Tessa Blanchard. We've used the same freaking women. We've been saying for 2 years. Since 2019 that we're getting new women in. And we did. But not much. And we've been using the same women over and over and over again. When we had the lovely, the one who basically screwed over Sami Callihan. The Tessa Blanchard. How many women did she go through? I want to repeat that again. How many women did Tessa Blanchard go through? Twice. All of them. Every last woman she went through. Twice. She had no more challengers until the pandemic happened, and then she left the company because she didn't want to work for it anymore. Now we had Dana Purrazzo. She took over And what happened? She went for everyone in the company, just like Tessa Blanchard. The same damn thing. And you guys are going to tell me, don't worry, more women are coming in. We never have enough women. It's not about how many more women are coming. It never seems to be enough to do what's needed. Because we use the same damn women every single time. I don't care if we got more women on Explosion. Where the hell are they on Impact? I don't care if more women are coming in Slammiversary or Bound for Glory. It better be a buttload of women. Another 8 to 10 women are needed. I say this again. 8 to 10 women along with the women they already got. They got 12 women. 12 women. 12. They better bring in another 10 to have at least 22 women to have a tag division and the regular knockouts. So they can do double work and it won't hurt it so bad. If they don't bring in at least 10 women, what are we doing? The same damn thing rolling around in a circle. You can't justify it, guys. And understand, I still love Impact. Every one of those women has busted their ass. And I know I'm taking a long time with this, but I need to. We got Against All Odds. We just now stuck Rosemary with Dana Purrazzo when you could have used Taylor Wilde, if she's even there. And you could have used Rachel Ellering, which she's in a tag right now with Jordynne Grace, who Jordynne Grace now wants to go up against Cynthia Dashwood because she's being insulted because she's been told over and over again that she's a loser. And we still don't know. Everyone says she's re-signed. I don't buy it until I see after Slammiversary if she's staying or not. Or at least turn her fucking heel. If she doesn't turn heel, what is the point of her going through all this and acting just like Nevaeh? I'm just saying. Now, a match that I wish could have had a character that I love. We got Petey Williams and Trey versus a Raju and Chris Bay. Now, they're going to be at Against All Odds in a match to see who's next to go up against Josh Alexander. Josh was confronted by Ace Austin to say, you don't need to look at any of those guys because when the time comes, it's a fatal five-way. There's only one you're going to need to worry about. That's me. Again, we need more X Division guys. How many X Division guys do we actually have now? 6. Raju, Bay, Petey, Trey. Do I need to keep going? I don't need to keep going. What we see is what we got. We got 6 guys. 6 guys for the X Division. And it's sad. There's so few to do the work. You need at least 15 to 12 guys to really make the X Division feel like something. And we don't got it. They better bring in more people or this is not going to keep up for much longer. People can get tired of the same matches, seeing the same guys over and over again. I'm just saying. And understand, I love the guys in X Division. The one that needs a character change is Petey Williams. He needs to go back to make-believe muscle. He does. I don't understand why they will not pull the trigger on him becoming make-believe muscle. What is wrong with him being make-believe muscle? He may not have the same muscle division. It doesn't matter. He can still pull off the character. Why don't they turn him into make-believe muscle? They need character as well as they need good wrestlers in the ring. They need at least another 8 to 10 guys in the X Division. And then they need characters to go with them. Make-believe muscle is a staple that could be built around the X Division. I'm just saying. In the end, Trey pins Raju in a submission. So that makes you wonder, is he finally going to win the big one? Because he's never won it. When he was in the Rascals and all by himself, he still hasn't won it. So they better do something with Trey sooner or later. I hope if it's not here or Slammiversary, it's got to be Bound for Glory. I truly want to see him win it Bound for Glory. Something special for Trey. But that's just me, guys. Tell me below. Now, McLean He made it very clear. He's coming. He's going to make this interesting. And he better make it interesting. I'm hoping. Maybe he'll be in the main line. Maybe he'll be in the X Division. Maybe he'll be in between. His character looks good. He seems like an aggressive former soldier. That's not much different than Crimson or Jax Dean, which is nothing wrong with that. A crazed soldier or an honorable soldier always does somewhat well in Impact Wrestling. People are patriotic. But it better be good. Let's hope he doesn't end up like Gunner. That's just me, guys. Tell me below. Now, the Violence by Design. They had their video package. Deaner gets pinned by Steve on BTI. And the key of this is that he doesn't get punished. He's being told, you better do good at Against All Odds. Don't lose those titles. I'm believing you. That is Eric Young. But now they put over Kojima. So the question is going to be, how many more times we're going to see Kojima? Because we just saw Joe Dorling go against Eddie Edwards, and I knew Kojima had to come out because I didn't expect him to win. I did not expect him to win. When it came down to it, it was DQ'd because of Deaner. And then they start beating down Eddie. Kojima comes out, and in the end, we now see Kojima that is going to be up against Joe Dorling. The question's going to be, will we see Kojima beyond this Impact Plus? Fuck Impact Wrestling. I had to say it here because it's part of New Japan. And New Japan Pro Wrestling, fuck it. There better be something going on with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yes, New Japan has worked with AEW. They did a little bit with them, particularly with their US title that is still around Moxley's waist. Eventually, either he goes back to Japan and defends it, which he can't because he's injured and he's home with his wife who's about to give birth or has given birth. Or they'll bring someone else in to say clearly the title has to be stripped. They'll do it on AEW television. That would be the best way to make it mean it's something. That Moxley comes back, he goes to AEW, they bring a representative of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He hands over the title because he can't defend it, because he is in AEW and he doesn't have to go to Japan to give up the title. He can stay in America while he can still recover and be with his wife, who is now either pregnant still or has given birth. That would be the wisest way to go. But seeing that compared to this, you wonder what will happen with Kojima. Will they do something with him beyond Against All Odds or Slammiversary? I'm just saying. Now, we got, what else do we have here? We had 2 matches. Why? What? I don't know. I'm just frustrated. I'm sorry, guys. I'm frustrated here. I'm absolutely frustrated. Why do they do this? Kimberly versus Steels. Tasha Steels. The girl from my neck. I just went to the chiro and I was already having a problem with my neck. And I think because my muscles have always been stiff lately, when he cracked me, he went, it was like 6 cracks in my right side. He went, and I was always kind of stiff. Man, my neck hurts. But Tasha Steelz versus Kimberly, why did they go there? Why did they go there? Why did they go there? I understand the beatdown of Rosemary and Havoc after the match, but then you get Susan say, I don't know why they keep doing this. It is so bad to see a tag champion who should not be in singles competition every single time go into singles competition. And it's not the point she wins or not. In this case, Tasha won. But why do you need to do this before a Impact Plus or pay-per-view? Why? Why do you put them out there to try and show they could lose? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, they won. Tasha Steelz won. They got beat down by everyone from Dana Purrazzo's side. Then Havoc and Rosemary came out and destroyed everybody. The only thing that was funny is when you see Kiera Hogan thought she was all right. Then she saw Rosemary. Then she go, oh, no, no, no. Then she got Hammy going, damn. And then she got her butt whooped. She got chokeslammed to death. She died in that chokeslam. But the point is, why do you have to do that? I can understand them getting beaten up. I can understand them having a fight. But putting them in matches like that, I just don't agree. And the no DQ match, when it came to Morrissey versus Willie. Morrissey destroys Willie. And Rich comes out when Willie asked him not to come out. Now, this is the thing. You wonder what's going to happen with Willie and Rich. Because Willie got destroyed. He literally was defeated, destroyed utterly. Then Rich comes out and tries to defend him. Hits Morrissey in the back. Morrissey's mad, pissed off as hell. And they had to hold back Rich. I would have thought they'd try to hold back Morrissey. That would have been easier. And then they would have got the butt whooped and it would have even looked better for Morrissey. But they did it that way. I'm not having a problem with Morrissey getting put over by Willie and the Rich Swann. I have no problem with it. But now the question is going to be, Willie's going to say that his buddy came out when he told him not to come out no matter what happened. What happens next? Finally, the thing I've been waiting for. It finally happened. Finally, we get something between AEW and Impact Wrestling. The opening of the show, you got not only Don and Scott, you had Tony Khan there. And they're discussing in the ring what's going to happen between Sammy, Moose, and Kenny. Now, I don't know why it took so long to do this, guys. I'm sorry. This should have not taken so long to do something like this. This shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have taken so long to do something like this. We've been at this since last year. We've been at this for last fucking year. It didn't help Impact, but maybe once. Once. And I don't care if you say they need to do a slow burn. There's a difference between doing a slow burn and doing something that will show there is a real partnership. Because as it stands, there doesn't look like there is any. Because you'll see that a few talents from AEW went there and that was it. And no talent has gone... Calm down. It has been like one-sided and one side has been idiotic. I don't care if it's Impact. I don't care if it was AEW. I don't care if it was mutually done. They were both idiots for waiting this long to do this. It doesn't make a difference. They could have done joint pay-per-views or, in this case, an Impact Plus show. You could be showing, hopefully, and against all odds, they will show some of their own talent on Impact TV for Impact Plus. It would actually make sense to let at least 2 or 3 matches on Impact Plus be from AEW. Let people of AEW be seen on Impact. Let some people on Impact be seen on AEW. This is what needs to be done. Now, this is where it's going to go. At Against All Odds, it's going to be no Sammy. It's going to be Moose and Kenny. Whoever wins goes to Slammiversary, and whoever goes to Slammiversary will be facing Sammy. That is what Scott wanted, because Don just wanted it that way, that Sammy's not there. And he wanted him out of the picture. But Scott twisted it so he can get what he thought is right. So that's what we got. Now, the question's going to be, will we see more of this? Will we see more of this? This could be a one-off. A one-off. And if it's a one-off, if they don't do more, where Impact has something at Daily's Place, or let's say AEW does something on an Impact Plus show, this was bullshit. A one-off, a one fucking off will mean nothing to a lot of fans who are angry that nothing's been going on since last year when Kenny went on Impact Television and set everything ablaze. That was the issue. Kenny went to Impact. He did it great. But nothing was followed up beyond that. Yes, AEW went on Impact. But nothing from Impact went on AEW, and it went to nothing. Nothing. And that was the major issue. And now the question's going to be, how far they're going to go. But that's just me. Tell me what you think. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace.